Imagine, if you will, a house that stands alone on the outskirts of town, a decaying relic of a forgotten era, one that seems to consume not just the light around it, but the very souls of those who wander too close. It's a place where lost spirits become entwined with its dark history, a place where few return unchanged. This is the tale of the house that eats the lost. But before we dive deeper into this chilling story, let's pose a question. Who among you would dare to enter? You'd be surprised how many people walk past without a second glance, but there's always one. Our story begins in the heart of the city, where laughter and light fill the air. Friends gather at cafes, exchanging tales of urban legends, unaware that they're on the brink of a much darker adventure. And there, just beyond the city lights, lies the infamous Wilkins House, a name spoken in hushed tones, surrounded by rumors of its dark allure. This house isn't just a building, it's a predator, waiting patiently for its next victim. Are you feeling a little adventurous today? Or would you prefer to stay in with some popcorn and a horror flick? I think I'd lean towards the popcorn, to be honest. Fueled by excitement and a hint of bravado, we meet Alex, a spirited 25-year-old with an unquenchable thirst for adventure. His ordinary days are filled with exploration, hiking trails, urban spelunking, and sharing stories with friends. But as the conversation turns to the Wilkins house, the laughter fades. One friend, half-jokingly, dares him to explore the cursed property, and in that moment, a spark ignites in Alex. The thrill of the challenge calls to him, urging him to step out of his comfort zone. After all, who wouldn't want a thrilling story to share later, right? With excitement brewing, Alex gathers his gear and heads towards the house. Each step feels heavier, as if the very ground is trying to pull him back. The moment he crosses the threshold, he feels a palpable shift in the air. An invisible barrier has been breached. The shadows lengthen, wrapping around him like a cold embrace. You know, if I were in his shoes, I'd probably be reconsidering my life choices right about now. But for Alex, this is just the beginning of a nightmare cloaked in curiosity. As Alex ventures deeper into the house, he discovers its true sinister nature. The once inviting facade now feels like a trap, each creak of the floorboards echoing like a sinister laugh. Shadows dance along the walls, whispering secrets of lost souls trapped within. The air grows colder, thick with a sense of foreboding, and the smell of decay hangs heavily around him. Suddenly, a soft, chilling whisper makes him jump. Did you hear that? Or was it just my snack bag crinkling? Either way, let's hope he isn't sharing his chips with anyone else. While searching for signs of life, or rather, the absence of it, Alex stumbles upon a dusty diary, its cover cracked and worn. As he flips through the pages, he discovers frantic scrawls detailing the experiences of a previous visitor who vanished without a trace. The entries reveal terrifying accounts of being hunted, feelings of despair, and eerie warnings about the house's true nature, a creature that feeds on fear and isolation. The realization hits him hard. This house isn't just a building, it's a living entity, a predator that waits patiently to devour the lost. But hey, at least he's got a good story for his Instagram followers if he makes it out. As night falls, the house becomes more sinister, almost alive. Doors slam shut behind him, trapping Alex in a room filled with echoes of past screams. Panic sets in as he realizes he's not just lost, he may never escape. The house wants him, it craves his energy, feeding off his mounting fear. The clock ticks louder, reminding him that time is running out. Can you feel the urgency? It's like the final moments of your favorite show when you just can't look away, and you're wondering, will the hero survive? In a moment of clarity, Alex recalls a passage from the diary, an escape route, buried beneath the floorboards, outlined in shaky handwriting. Heart racing, he races against time, desperation fueling his every move. Each shadow seems to close in on him, urging him to give in to the darkness. Can he beat the house at its own game? As he pries up the floorboards, a chilling thought strikes him. If he doesn't find this way out, will he become another lost soul trapped in the house forever? With a final surge of strength, Alex breaks free from the darkness, bursting into the cool night air. He's not just escaped the house, he's been reborn, but the experience has left its mark. The echoes of whispers fade, but the weight of his encounter lingers. He realizes he's not the same. He carries with him the stories of the lost. A quick glance back at the house sends chills down his spine. Will he ever be free from its grasp, or will it haunt him for the rest of his life? Returning to the world outside, Alex shares his harrowing tale with his friends, warning them about the dangers of the Wilkins house. They laugh at his fears, but he knows better now. The house is a predator, and he is a reluctant guardian of its secrets. As he recounts his journey, he notices a change in their demeanor, a mix of disbelief and intrigue. What would they do if faced with such terror? As for you, would you dare to step foot in that house? Or are you more comfortable enjoying the thrill from a safe distance? The Wilkins House still stands, waiting patiently for its next visitor. Its walls are filled with echoes of laughter, screams, and whispered secrets, a haunting reminder of the souls it has claimed. And as the night deepens, it becomes clear that not all homes are welcoming. Some are insatiable. As we end this story, remember this: if you ever feel lost, keep your eyes open. You never know which house might be calling your name. Stay tuned for our next adventure, where we explore another tale that lurks in the shadows. Until then, remember, not all houses are just buildings, some are waiting and watching.